Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que. Do you want truth or do you want the narrative? Listen to me. Do you want the truth or do you want the narrative? I know why you like the narrative. It makes you feel good. When the boxing content creators tell you a narrative, you may be agreeing with them because they may be saying something you think of. They may be saying something that you want to think of. They may be saying something that debunks the channels that you hate. And that's the reason why you're reluctant to identify with the truth. Because you's a liar! Scared. You might be afraid.
Marbles! You have no marbles!
You just do not want to coexist with the same opinion of the channels that you hate. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Huh?
You do not want to coexist. You don't want your opinion to coexist with the channels that you hate. The channels that you hate, the ones that shame Canelo Alvarez, diss Canelo Alvarez, hate Canelo Alvarez, discredit Canelo Alvarez, disrespect Canelo Alvarez.
Gay. Gay, gay!
And they use names like Demetrius Andre, Jamal Charlo, David Benavidez to shame your favorite fighter, Canelo Alvarez. So you will adopt a narrative. The narrative that debunks those channels, even though that you know is wrong, even though that you know is not facts, even though that you know is not right, but you's a liar! Adopt it because you do not want to coexist with them. You do not want even me, Punch Run Boxing, is going to keep it real with you to justify what Canelo Alvarez has stated. Now, this is what it is. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. This is not about a boxing thing. This is a YouTube thing. See, let's say the LDBC new media, they don't like Canelo Alvarez. They don't speak highly about Canelo Alvarez. They shame Canelo Alvarez. So the channels that debunk these channels, you rock with those channels. And whatever these channels, the debunk narrative channels, that's debunking the channels that you hate, you're going to rock with whatever they say because it sounds good. And I understand. You be like, damn, man, they be shitting on Canelo Alvarez. So you got to stand up for Canelo Alvarez. Even though that you might feel like that he's wrong about certain things or you don't agree with Canelo Alvarez, you can't say it, you can't justify it in public. It's almost like staying on code. We heard that before. They stay on code on this side. You want to stay on code on that side. But is it right? Two wrongs don't make a right if that's how you feel. Trading a narrative for a narrative. This is what it is. This is the truth. If you want the truth, let me know. I spit the truth. Other people spit narratives. And again, you are comfortable with the narrative and I understand why. It's almost like if you have a brother, cousin, best friend that they do wrong, right? They may be doing wrong. And you tell, but you don't want to say, you don't want to say it in public. And show out your boy and be like, hey, yo, my man, you doing wrong. My man, you doing wrong in the streets or you stink or whatever. And stuff like that. You don't want to justify it in front of people because you feel like it's effed up. So you don't tell it in front of people. You be like, behind closed doors, you'll be like, hey, yo, my man, tú tienes un par de grajitos. You know what I'm saying? Báñate. But that's what I'm going to say. This is the truth. The narrative that says that Canelo Alvarez is not talking about David Benavidez when it comes to him not wanting to fight a Mexican fighter. You say no, he's talking about Zurdo Ramirez, he's talking about Jaime Munguia. Let's go with the facts. Did Canelo Alvarez acknowledge David Benavidez as a Mexican? Yes or no?
Would you ever fight a Mexican-American fighter like David Benavidez?
Like I say, I represent Mexico, so that's why I don't like to fight with Mexican fighters anymore.
Facts. Canelo Alvarez did acknowledge David Benavidez as a Mexican, just like he acknowledges Zurdo Ramirez and Jaime Munguia and the rest of the Mexicans that has a potential potential position to face a Canelo Alvarez.
Try again, motherfucker.
See, those are the facts. You're going to let those channels tell you that Canelo Alvarez is not talking about David Benavidez. He didn't acknowledge as a Mexican. He's a Mexican-American. He's Ecuadorian. You's a liar! David Benavidez es mexicano. Y ya. Deja la mentira, oíste. Deja la cotorra ustedes, oíste. Now, let's go with this. Did Canelo Alvarez say that he would not fight Bivol if Bivol loses? Did he say that? Let's see.
Do you still want the rematch with Bivol? He lost now.
Okay. Did they ask Canelo Alvarez who you're rooting for, Zurdo Ramirez or Bivol? What did Canelo Alvarez say?
Zurdo. Zurdo. Yo le voy a Zurdo, sí. Yo creo que tiene muchas posibilidades de ganar.
So, he has stated in the past that he would like to fight Bivol. But if he loses, he won't fight Bivol. But if he wants Bivol for the rematch, why would he want Zurdo Ramirez to beat Bivol if he really wants Bivol? So does Canelo Alvarez really want Dimitri Bivol? Forget about me, Punch. Forget about what I'm saying. Did you hear Canelo Alvarez? You tell me, do you have common sense? Or did you fail kindergarten? Huh? Twice. If Canelo Alvarez wants Dimitri Bivol in the rematch, why does he want Zurdo Ramirez to win? Does that make sense? Why would he want him to win if he wants Dimitri Bivol? If he's not avoiding Dimitri Bivol? The facts is, and this is what I'm going to tell y'all folks, because somebody says he avoided somebody, that doesn't mean scared. That doesn't mean fear. And I think this is why people get a titty attack. Because if I say avoided, you look at it like, oh, he's scared. Oh, Punch was trying to say he's scared. Punch was trying to say he's ducking. Punch was trying to say that he fears him.
Try again, motherfucker.
Punch on boxing, it sounded like the channels that we hate. No. The facts is that Canelo Alvarez avoided Dimitri Bivol because there was a rematch clause that he did not exercise, in which he had the option to exercise whether he has something signed for a Triple G fight, because that is the priority. The rematch clause is the priority. It's so much of the priority that Dimitri Bivol can't do shit until Canelo Alvarez chooses whether to exercise it or not. He stands still. And when you have a rematch clause, the Belt Federations is knowledgeable about it. Triple G is knowledgeable about it. The Zone is knowledgeable about it. And everybody in the damn sport is acknowledged, is knowledgeable about it. It's a rematch clause, ladies and gentlemen. If he exercised the rematch clause and Dimitri Bivol goes out there and fight somebody, he could get sued. The WBA already know they would not mandate Dimitri Bivol to fight Zurdo Ramirez if he had a rematch clause. The reason why they ordered the fight is because Canelo Alvarez did not exercise the rematch clause.
You know you're fucking with.
Those are the facts. The facts is Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division world champion, currently super middleweight undisputed, a walking Hall of Famer, potential Hall of Famer. The facts, potential first ballot Hall of Famer, cash cow of the sport of boxing, has been a good ambassador to the sport of boxing. Yes, he's made mistakes. Those are the facts. The facts is that the mistake that why people fairly don't like him is because they felt he cheated. Now, did he step inside a ring dirty? No, but they caught him with clenbuterol. He got suspended. The hair follicles, whatever, he got suspended. That's the facts. Don't get a titty attack. Don't be mad of the facts. Now, whether you want to still believe, or you still want to be a fan of Canelo, I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez. I'm a logical fan. I'm a logical Canelo Alvarez fan that's going to praise him but hold him accountable and not agree with everything he's saying, because I agree with most of the things that he's said and most of the things that he's done. But there's certain things that I don't agree with. All right? Aquí, we're here to be fans. No es pa' besar culo. Oíste? It's not to fucking bite on Canelo Alvarez's ass and kiss his ass and pop the pimples in his ass. We're not here for that. We're here to be fans. We're here to preserve the modern-day warriors, the modern-day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Also hold them accountable because we're the paying customers. That's the reason. We're separating the fanboys from the logical Canelo Alvarez fans. I'm part of the logical Canelo Alvarez fans. I was the Deontay Wilder fan. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan. But I'm not the the fanboy one. I'm not the one that believe in glove gay and believe that Mark Breland spiked his water and the racism and all that stuff. No. So I
Lesbian? Homosexual? How can I describe you?
have to separate myself from the fanboys. Look, there's a lot of fanboys. You know what I'm saying? We have great Manny Pacquiao fans, and then we had the Pac-Tarts. We had great Floyd Mayweather fan, and then we had the Flomos. We had great Deontay Wilder fan, but then there's the whatever nickname you want to give it. There's fans of Canelo Alvarez like myself that we know the truth, we speak the truth, and then there's fanboys and narrative pushers that want to keep your views, want to keep you as subscribers and scared to tell you the truth because they're scared that you going to walk out on them.
You want to know the truth? The truth is I don't want to lose what I got. I don't want to lose what I got. I don't want to lose what I got. I don't want to lose what I got.
What's the truth, damn it?
I'm afraid. You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. Matters. You have no matters.
You enable the narrative. You sustain the narrative. Instead of sustaining the truth, you do not want to sustain the truth. You do not want to identify with the truth. You do not want to acknowledge the truth. You don't want to agree with the truth because by agreeing with the truth, you are coexisting and your opinion is coexisting with the channels that you hate.
Matters. You have no matters.
You will not allow yourself to be logical. You will not allow yourself to speak truth. You will not allow yourself to understand truth and agree with the truth.
Marbles. Huevos.
You's a liar! Because the narrative makes you feel better. You're not fighting the fighters. You're not dissing the fighters. What you're trying to do is keeping yourself from coexisting with the same opinions of the channels that you hate. Because you feel like they've been doing Canelo Alvarez wrong for so long, you have to stay loyal to Canelo Alvarez, and you have to stay on code.
You a piece of shit.
Like they stay on code with Deontay Wilder.
You a piece of shit.
Narrative versus narrative. Over here in Punch Run Boxing is unbiasedly, logically, and objectively real motherfucking boxing talk. Now, for me, both sides are the same to me. And both sides also have high traffic and successful as well. No pun intended. I'm just speaking truth. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, you support whatever you want to support. You subscribe to whoever you want to subscribe. But please, stop being in the comment section. Stop making videos, bitching and whining, knowing we all know what y'all doing. All right? Hey, I'm from the motherfucking streets. I don't knock the hustle. I'm just letting y'all know about the hustle. See? I don't knock the pushers in the block. But I got to let you know that what they selling is poison. Now, it's up to you to buy it or not. We all from the streets. Most of us from the streets. Let me say it again. This is like the YouTube is like the block. Everybody sells you the product. They sell you the drugs. I'm telling you what that poison is going to do to your mind, body, and soul. So there's a lot of people out here on YouTube not necessarily talking boxing. You here to debunk YouTube narratives or enable the narrative or embody the narrative. We out here to expose the narrative. Whatever makes you feel comfortable anyway, man. This is YouTube. You got your choice. Everybody. Anyway, if you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, unsubscribe. If you like it, like it. If you don't, dislike it. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Because at the end of the day, some people just hate the truth. And a lot of people is comfortable with the lie. Hey, peace out. Love y'all. God bless and on to the next.